Leftover Chinese is nice. The problem is that there's not enough to feed all of us. There's probably enough for me and one of the boys, and that's about it. So there's certainly not enough to have dinner again. I don't like this at all. I fucking don't like this at all. Get away from me, you aggressors. As far as I know, I have 1 heart of health. Rate of fire is not great. Damage is mediocre. Alright, banana choco pie, I'll bite. Food? I was hoping it would be as simple as that. Well, Chad, if this goes sideways, if Isaac really shits the bed, I'm going to Halo immediately. Just you and me, bud. Down here in the corner. Get these fucking Cosbys off me. 25-minute rooms, baby. Only Isaac run of the day. I fucking wish you wouldn't. Well, we're gonna learn a lot about what our health looks like when we walk through this next door. If we pee a little, we're at a half red heart. And 25-minute Isaac rooms. Let's get it done. No pee on the floor. We are robust of strength. I wouldn't mind either one of these items. I don't see how it happens. I'm not 100% certain. It's the fastest room we're gonna do this Eden run. Blissfully, this room is straightforward as well. Those first couple of rooms were no bueno. I did not enjoy them. Trying to decide. Ah, shit. Please don't. God, Taffy. Cutting these things way too short. Now I'd be shocked if I wasn't at one red heart. I'm trying to decide. I was toying with, do I go blow up the dono machine if it exists? God, this is terrible. And get BFF for the future, or do I blow up the dono machine and go grab a soul heart on my way out? I think it's go blow up the dono machine and grab a soul heart on the way out. Nothing that I can purchase from this shop has immediate rewards except for that. Queeb, what's going on, man? I was sitting here as I fired this run up today thinking to myself, man, what blessed Eden runs I've had. I haven't even really felt all that challenged. And yet here we are. 2.17 tiers. Every room's 20 minutes long.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the
Dragon Dad Jokes, welcome back as well. Banana Choco Pie paying forward a gifted sub. From K Stroop ends up with Melfina Starwind. Banana Choco Pie, thank you so much. Sideline Boyo, good day to you, Taffy. How are you today? You know what? Admittedly, I'm not great. I put the overwhelming majority of the blame on round of COVID fatigue number 4. Ooh. I am, genuinely tired. I'm still more than happy to be here, still more than happy to be streaming, more than happy to be making content for you fine folks today. But you know, if you're sincerely asking, I'm kind of dragging ass a little bit. Banana Choco Pie, thank you so much.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Dragon Dad Jokes comes in tier 1, 9 months. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate the support. I'm trying to decide how I go about this. I'm toying with the idea of just blowing up a bunch of pots. I could go, I got a 50-50 chance of hitting the second secret room. So I've got a couple of different options. I pick up BFF and I go for long-term survival because BFF as I pick up familiars is going to be good. It's going to incentivize picking up familiars for the entirety of the run. I could grab the shop item. Oh, sorry, like the members only item. And see what's going on down there, which could include health. But it's probably going to be really expensive. But over the course of the run, once I know what my health is, I can exploit that. I need 1 penny, I can get both. But in all likelihood, I think I go BFF Soul Heart. And I just hope. The exploding barrel kills the guy in the secret room. It most certainly does not. It has never reached him. Haven't been feeling great for the past few days either. I don't particularly know how to fix it. I certainly sympathize, for sure. I feel bad. I feel bad whenever I show up to work. It doesn't happen often, but whenever... Oh, shit, well... I feel bad whenever I show up to work, and I just don't quite have it. And I feel fine. I can speak. I know what's going on, but... That's not Isaac, that's Soul of Magdalene, I think. Sounds good, Queep. I'm going for the home run swing. Yeah, all things considered, I feel fine. I just, you know... Just tired of being at home, I think. I'm kind of locked into Magfest, but it's starting to feel... I was watching the news this morning, they were talking about a ramp in the Omicron variant. Talking about a Christmas through New Year's surge. And I told Noah I didn't want to go to Magfest because of COVID and the winter surge. And instead, Noah put me on several panels. So now I'm going to Magfest, a big indoor festival. And I'm gonna go be on panels with people who have flown in from all over the country. And I'm on like 5 panels, so I've got to be there like the whole time. So that's something. That'll be fun. That's probably where I get Omicron, if I'm being honest. I plan on basically... When's Magfest? First week in January? Like the first weekend in January. Gotta invest in the biosuit now. Feels that way. First weekend in January, I'm supposed to head on up to DC and be at a convention where the entire thing is held in a hotel that's encased in a glass dome. You're vaccinated, so it's fine. I mean, you could tell me that it's strep throat. You could tell me that it's a head cold. You could tell me that it's the flu. It's not gonna make me any more excited about the prospect of going to a place where I fucking full-blown know there's gonna be a shitload of sick people jammed into a small space. It doesn't have anything to do with, like, you know, oh my god, if I get COVID, I'm gonna die. It's still even, oh my god, if I get COVID, I'm probably gonna get sick, and I really don't want to go out. Like, you can tell me that there, oh man, there's a bad wave of flu that's pushing through the United States. That would be enough to put me off of most PAXs most years. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't go to PAX the year the H1 Nerd 1 hit. So my big deal is like my first time getting out of the house that wasn't to go hang out with a bunch of people in a bubble in Kentucky is gonna be to go up to this this incredibly horny festival in a gigantic enclosed sphere, in literally another enclosed bubble. If I get sick, I will likely be fine. I'm vaccinated and boosted. You're absolutely right, but that doesn't mean I'm looking forward to being sick. I don't want the first time that I've taken off since September to be so that I can nurse myself back from illness, you know? And then come back after potentially a couple of days off and have to meet all my contract metrics again and relive that nightmare, you know? Please, God, let there be an item worth a damn in here. I basically planned at Magfest on doing my panels with my mask on, and then coming the F back to the Airbnb and staying there until it's time for me to go home. More Final Fantasy XIV streams, on the other hand. Well, it's with a gun to the back of my head is not normally how I like to stream, though. That was the least enjoyable part about November. I liked the alternate streams. Yeah, actually. I liked the alternate streams. I liked spending more time with y'all. I didn't like how tired I was, and I really didn't like I really didn't like constantly feeling like I had a pistol pointed at the back of my head, you know? Ooh, Ace of Diamonds is not bad, especially with that shop. I'll go up to this long room and see if maybe it's got a whole bunch of flies or something in it. Excuse me. Yep.
Ace of
Fuck that room, I was definitely taking damage. Well, you know what? With Demon Baby, maybe I wasn't taking damage in there. But you know what? Now we never have to find out, and we also got a dime out of it. Yeah, today was the first time that I heard doctors on TV basically saying, like, yeah, Omicron's the one we're all gonna get. And I was like, ah, fun. Super fun.
This is the story of the newest denizen.
Al Rancher, Prime Gaming, brand new month 1 sub. I appreciate that. That's, I'm usually sunnier. I just feel, a teeny bit down and out. I'm still happy to be streaming today. I'm still happy to be here with these fine folks. Oh my god, look at the tears coming out of Demon Baby. He is now my I'm the familiar. Demon Baby is my... Okay, well, fuck me. Demon Baby is my, I am Demon Baby's familiar. Al Rancher, again, thank you for the brand new month one sub. Most people get borderline co-opted against their will in this channel. So it's always nice to see... It's always nice to see... Oh my god. Yeah. Always nice to see brand new viewers show up. Oh, hey, Pierre's Magfest, like, honestly, I can't sing Magfest's praises high enough. Like, I don't know what it's like these days, because they're under new management, but in years past, the idea of missing a Magfest would make me incredibly sad. I like Magfest very much. I just don't know, I don't know, again, this is the first Magfest under new management. So I don't know that I'm super excited about putting my health and well-being on the line until I know that new Magfest folks are holding it down. I use this strategy on Plague Inc. Once we all get it is when the problems start. Even though not as many as I'd like, but more people are vaccinated now than there were like last year, and we've got more treatments and more ways to combat it. I'm more than anything, I wish I could turn this button off of me, but the empathy button that says like, man, I really feel bad for hospital workers if and when the system gets overloaded. I'm more concerned about that than I am, fuck yeah. More concerned about that than I am, like, me getting the sniffles for a little while. Anime girl, what's going on? Welcome. I work by Nationals Park, so I owe it to myself to go. Yeah, it's like I will say this because, like, again, I can't speak to what it's going to be in its newest iteration, but I can say that in years past, Magfest was one of those things that was like super chill, very relaxed, and I vowed that if I didn't have a good reason to miss one, that I wouldn't miss one again. And then the first one that I missed after that was COVID because there wasn't one. I don't know what this new iteration is. Apparently they're under new management, so I reserve the right to you know, I reserve the right to endorse or deny this new iteration based on what my experience is. Kinger, good morning and welcome back. Happy Saturday to you as well. Yeah, sideline boyo. Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, Zeros, I am the familiar on this run. It's very weird. I'm just gonna let Succubus sort of like wind his way through the rooms and clear it out for me. Oh my, Deranged Optician, welcome back. Oh, goodbye, friend. Come home today? From where? Where have you been? Where have you been? And you know, don't dox yourself, but like, where's home? I only ask because I'm trying to get an idea of the scope of the journey, you know what I mean? If it's like, I come home today and it's like, oh, where have you been? I've visited my folks about 20 miles away from where I live for a couple of days. Versus like, oh, you know, I finally come home today. It's like, where have you been? I've been, and it's like, oh, I've been held prisoner by a foreign regime since 1996. I've been watching the streams on my phone. It's like, oh, goddamn. I'm glad they finally negotiated your release. So much has changed about the place you call home in the last 30 years. Been in Portland, Oregon. I haven't been to Portland in years. I haven't been to Portland in a long... God, I don't know if I've been... Oh, Jesus. I don't know if I've been to Portland since the early 90s. Voodoo Donuts, baby. I'm resisting the urge with the frustration that I feel right now to not just eat my feelings. I was talking to Brizzy about that last night. Like, when Amber and I realized we didn't have any dinner plans because, the chicken that was in our fridge had gone off. We ended up getting, like, with tip, we ended up getting, like, $60 worth of Chinese delivered. And I was talking to Brizzy when it happened, and he was like, fuck yeah, dude. He was like, me and Beck have been so frustrated with a bunch of things recently that we've just been, spending a king's ransom in Uber Eats, just eating our feelings, and I was like, that is a real mood. Donuts sound amazing is basically what I'm trying to say. Donuts sound fucking spectacular. But I'm trying my best not to put another 10 pounds on just because I'm like, frustrated, you know? Yeah, it sounds like it would have been good treatment if you could have watched streams. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's like, what was that one Far Cry, that one tropical Far Cry with the dude, with pagan men. Like, technically, you're being held captive, but also, technically, pagan men treats you to, like, you know, dumplings. Big, you know, big spreads where he can kill his underlings in front of you to assert dominance. Any plans for lunch today? I do not have plans for lunch today. There's a pretty good chance that Amber was gonna march leftover Chinese up here, but I do not have any specific plans for lunch today. We're even low on lunch meat at this point, you know? Eating feelings, I can relate to this so much. Honestly, banana choco pie, like, I know I'm feeling pudgy right now because I've just been snacking non-stop. What's going on in here? I'm probably gonna get black candle. Oh my god. Never mind, sorry, no black candle today. I mean, maybe, but not right now. I fucking just didn't know where to go. I kind of felt like there was no safe place. Oh, I guess I can go check out the item room now. Dude, that orb pickup in the beginning is out of control good. That early orb. Oh, well, it's better than what I got. That early orb is something else.
Look at you, Stanley. Flaunting your disposable income with that donation to Taffy.
Rusty tips 60 bucks. He says, maybe get yourself a nice lunch. Also, look, I didn't do the 151 thing again. Holy shit, like, listen, I don't want to sound like a pampered little shithead. I forget what Bag of Crafting does. But there's genuinely a part of me who's like, I don't know that I could do a $151 tip today, I just can't listen to that fucking song. I could listen to the song. But they're like, you know what I mean? Like, don't let melodramatic me lie to you. When used, we'll do a swipe attack in any direction, store up to 8 consumables such as hearts, keys, bombs, cards. 8 items, you can hold down the active for create yourself a brand new item. Okay, so it's exactly the same as it is, we just don't have the perfect overlay for it. So we just grab all the shit that we're not gonna use. And we get extra items. We get extra items with orb, which ensures a certain level of quality for the items we pick up. That's pretty nuts to me. Rusty, thank you so much. That's incredibly generous of you. This lurky turkey. This lurks McGurks over here. Glitch drops 150 and said, I heard you and the fam now have plans for lunch. Once again, chat, you are reminded that we live in our sanity by the benevolence of Glitch and Glitch alone. Occasionally Rusty, sometimes Champion as well, but Glitch really, he's the sword of Damocles that hovers over this channel. And just kind of constantly like, don't get hit! Don't get hit or it's heroes tonight! Well, that's pretty good. Glitch, thank you so much, dude. I take it that you saw, what am I saying? I take it that you saw that, Throne hit me up and basically said, like, bro, you didn't put shipping in this, and I was like, ah. If it was something like, the Le Creuset had a discrepancy, and I was like, well, that's Le Creuset. I'll pay the discrepancy on the Le Creuset, but then I saw yours and it was like, there's a discrepancy on the 1 gallon of soy sauce, and I was just like, I'm not gonna cover the gallon of soy sauce. I didn't ask for that. I didn't put that on the list.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Yeah, I saw that you took care of that, dude. Thank you so much. That's kind of you. You goofy bastard. Thank you for $150. $210 in the last 4 minutes between Rusty and Glitch. Have lunch, they said. Banana Choco Pie with a gifted tier 1 sub to Anime Girl. Thank you so much. Anime Girl, travel safely home. And Banana Choco Pie, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I'm gonna hold on to that. I need the key, frankly. Bag of Crafting. Yum Heart. I think that might have just literally just been what happened when you pick up nothing but red hearts. I think I picked up nothing but red hearts. I'm still gonna grab coins. Like, it really has to be like pills, cards, stuff that I don't want to use. Because I've got so many other things going for me on this run all of a sudden that I can't see myself like turning down an opportunity to go buy items. Like maybe I'll leave those bombs there for now. But I'm definitely gonna poke my head into the shop first and foremost. Glitch, we're gonna get on the other side of this. I'm gonna get my patio pulled together, and you and Squint Fox are gonna come back. Damn it! Y'all are gonna come visit. It is decided. I've never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show from start to finish. I've only ever seen clips. I've only ever seen clips. I just wasn't that, like, even when I was in theater, I just wasn't that kind of theater guy. Yeah, like I don't turn my nose up at it or anything like that. You know what I mean? I just well, it's not great. I don't like turn my nose up at it or anything. I just I've never been in a situation where anyone's invited me to watch it, and I've never seen I've never seen a good opportunity or reason to sort of like drag myself out to one of the iconic midnight showings or whatever. The opportunity's just never really presented itself. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that key though. I want to see if Squint Fox will go for halfsies on the treehouse. That'd be so cool. I like 100%. We'd have one day where we just bring the boys and hang out there for sure. I'm excited. You know what I am gonna do the moment stream ends today, besides go downstairs and draw up a meal plan. Just I feel like every day something's kind of happened that's like kept me from settling into my domestic duties, with the exception of like ordering food. But like, yeah, so yesterday was finding out that I don't have a partner manager anymore, which is a real bummer. That's happened to like Brizzy doesn't have a partner manager and hasn't for a while. Justin had I'm gonna say probably had a partner manager, but according to what I've heard, not a very good one. So basically, he hasn't had a partner manager for a while. The only time, he said the only time that his partner manager has ever reached out to him was to offer him a slot in a Rivals.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the Cain.
Was to offer him a slot in a Rivals that he had already booked for himself months earlier. So like, the fact that we were able to keep a good partner manager for such a long period of time is actually low-key broken.
Cracked key.
Just thought maybe there'd be these rooms that touch on all three sides are pretty great. They have a higher probability chance of touching the super secret room, but it doesn't look like it worked out for us. Glitched Mythos tier 1 18 months. Glitched Mythos, thank you so much for your support. But yeah, Glitch, I was saying I think before you got here that I had a very sort of high level Twitch problem that I needed addressed. So I reached out to my partner manager, and she was like, I am not a partner manager as of a couple of days ago. You basically have to reach out to this Zendesk application where most partners are going to go now, unless you're like Ninja. And I was like, oh, okay, fun. So I reached out to them with a very like high level, very specific contract question, of which, to my knowledge, there are not many contracts out there. And certainly not the kind of thing that like somebody who's been trained in customer support is gonna be like, alright, so when the lucrative Twitch contract questions come in, you're gonna want to handle them by saying A, B, and C. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, it's only a half heart. And I actually can't reach that, so we're gonna brown bag that. So yeah, I was like, okay, I guess. So I reached out to this like help desk application, this partner help generic contact line. I was like, hey, here's a dense contract. I have a question about it. Here's some other screenshots. what do you advise? And they were like, we're gonna go find someone else and we'll get back to you. And I was like, all right, you do that. I'll be waiting. Really? I don't know where the secret room is. Oh, you know what? I do. I bet you it's above, below the shop. How does a partner not have a partner manager? Because they've got between 50 and 60,000 partners now. When I was assigned my first partner manager, there was around 20,000 partners. Now there's closer to 60 and growing. So there's just no possible way for Twitch to have somebody who's appointed. Being a partner being a partner today versus being a partner. Yeah, sure. Being a partner today versus being a partner, 5 years ago is the difference between having a college degree in 1970 versus having a college degree in 2020. It's like, oh man, guess what? I'm a Twitch partner. And that's like, holy shit, let me get that velvet rope for you. And now it's like, oh shit, I'm a Twitch partner. It's like, oh man, you must have had a good month or two. So now, overwhelmingly, my guess is that overwhelmingly the majority of Twitch partners are not going to have partner managers. Only the creme de la creme. Only the people they can't afford not to have a point of contact for, like like Shroud and Ninja. Hafu's gonna have a partner manager, but I won't. Ooh. Don't mind if I do woo. Great Jug, good morning. But that's alright, because I still got a Noah. And most people don't got a Noah. I can say this shit, because I don't think he's here this morning. But I will say having a Noah is supremely helpful. Realizing as they were handing me, I'm gonna guess that's Bachelor of Science, how shit it was going to be was a terrible feeling. Ultimately, yeah, like, being a partner now versus being a partner years ago. This is not me being like, oh, it was better back then. It's just the natural progression of letting more people pass the velvet rope, and I feel like they should. But yeah, the natural progression of letting people pass the velvet rope. You know, you just the partner program having a roadmap is great because it takes a lot of the guesswork out of the mystery, the fog of war out of becoming a partner, becoming an affiliate, and all that jazz. But the problem at that point is it basically at that rate makes it almost impossible. It almost makes it impossible to scale. Oh my. It almost makes it impossible to scale the resources that like were very sort of posh first-class resources that they were giving to partners before. You can't scale that when all of a sudden you've got almost 60,000 partners. Bro Squatch, good morning. Glitch says, okay, I'm wrapping my head around those that don't have contracts, not having a named Twitch contact. But those with contracts should still have one contact for questions at the minimum. It's going to cost Twitch on the long run if they do it the way being described. I will say this. I will say this, like, I hold out hope. I've done very well as far as, like, satisfying the terms of my agreement. I've done a very good job of satisfying the terms of my agreement, and I feel like, you know, I will never know whether or not Twitch is satisfied with my performance over the couple of years that I've been locked down. But I will say on paper, I've done just fine. Very few people have honored the terms of their agreement to the letter the way I have. I would be thrilled to have this contract re-upped. But I will say that with the loss of my partner manager, I'm gonna say that it's probably not going to happen. So I gotta start making plans because, it is, and again, this is me trying very hard not to say anything I'm not supposed to. But, it will be a significant shift in earning potential. Let's put it that way. It will be a significant personal adjustment once that compensation goes away. That was, not a Mega Millions life-changing amount of money, but it was a life-changing couple of years. And I'm not in a bad place by any stretch of the imagination, but it really will take some adjusting to go back to not living that life, you know? I feel super fortunate to have been able to have done it in the first place. I know that, you know, Brizzy in particular, I don't think would be upset at me saying, like, he's talked to me an awful lot about that, and would low-key murder to get what we got going on. But yeah, the 2022 is going to be an adventure. I feel like a lot of people, I was talking to Amber about this without getting into any personal conversations, but I've been talking to a lot of partners. I've been talking to a lot of full-time streamers who are friends of mine. And I'm kind of mind blown. I'm kind of mind blown, if I'm being honest, at the number of friends of mine who are full-time content creators who sound like they're reaching the end of their tether. And I don't mean that with regards to any, like, not necessarily with regards to Twitch, not necessarily with regards to, like, any, oh my god, what have I done? Not with regards to any one part of the whole thing. But I just, man, there are a lot of people who, man, this is a free item if I just kind of jockey around in here. Plus I could use the keys. I don't normally bother with this room. I don't know about that. Yeah, I've got a lot of friends who sound like they're, if they're not kind of mentally at the end of their tether with streaming, they at least, man, there's a lot of streamers who sound like they're on the verge of just being kind of burnt out to the point of wondering what is next in their lives. It's not me. I still, again, cannot think of anything else I'd rather do. I you know, have been in here today talking about how extreme COVID fatigue feels and just how genuinely tired the always-on mentality makes me feel. Like Noah's, goddamn, not Noah. These ghosts are a pain in the ass. Noah's about to go on a vacation where he's going to a, what was it, like a cabin? Noah's going to a place where he doesn't, like, he's going to a cabin where he doesn't have cell service. And he's gonna go spend a week there. And he was just like, you should look into something like that. And I was like, my dude, I've taken 2 weeks off for vacation in the last 5 years. Once for Disney World in 2017, and once for this mountain retreat that we did back in September. Otherwise, about once every 5 or 6 weeks, I give myself a 2-day weekend. And he was like, oh, yeah, I guess so, huh? And I was like, yeah. I don't see myself going on week-long mountain retreats. Alright, sorry, week-long beach vacations with no cell service anytime soon. I have no real insights onto this. It's just kind of what I feel like I see happening from the outside looking in, you know? Yeah, the tiers of partners has been a thing that's been like... I mean, for example, the last TwitchCon I went to... I tried to get into an event, and the guy at the door said, sorry, partners only. And I was like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, I'm a partner. And he put his hand on my fucking chest, and was like, well, it's a special invite-only event. And I went, oh, for real? And he's like, yeah, you don't have the wristband for this. I was like, oh, fuck me then. Where am I? I was like, why could I not move? I couldn't tell where this guy's hitbox was. I got pinned underneath him. This room sucks. You know what it needs to be is fucking smaller. Cool. Cool room. Cool, reasonable room.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above.
PTX Divided, thank you for 42 months.
Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are
I can't wait to talk to you, PTX Divided. I'm thrilled to have you back.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
PTX Divided, thank you for tier 1 for 42 months, catching up on Formula 1 on one screen, playing Genshin on another, and have you in the center. What has my life become? You're asking me. Huh. Squin Fox says, ugh, the Heroes song again, my wife. The long story short on why that song exists. PTX Divided, thank you so much. It's been a hot minute since I've said your name. I'm happy to have you back. The story behind that song is, back when we had our music label. I say back when we had our music label. The music label's still there, I just don't work on it anymore. Not in any day-to-day capacity, that's for sure. But back when we had our music label and I was working on it more full-time, that song was a song that we thought we could get at some point. At one point, we were branching out, fighting for music, fighting Monster Cat for tracks, fighting NCS for tracks. And so Heroes Tonight showed up, and I got to hear the track. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the money because I think whatever's in the underground shop is gonna be worth looking into, and I don't want to have to walk all the way back here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check and see if the the secret room is here, and do the curse room. I bet you I can get into the curse room from here. No, really? Okay, well, fuck me. It's just one of those things where I don't see myself coming back down here. This is an awful long ways away from everything, so... Alright. So Heroes was making the rounds. John G was shopping that track around. And I thought we had a real serious chance at getting it, and I had a feeling it would do really well on YouTube. It's got something like 1 billion plays on NCS, and clearly NCS got it and we didn't. And for the longest time that bothered me because it was the first time in my relatively brief stint as a music label owner that I saw a track and I was like, damn, that one's gonna make waves, I want that one. And we didn't get it. And so for the longest time, okay, this absolutely tracks as a day I should be having. For posterity's sake, these two messages say, the 151 was, here's some pressure for Space Marines, and the 200 is for Lisa crying happy tears and for Space Marines. So anyway, I'm gonna come back to thanking Glitch because Glitch is now $301 deep into the stream today, so it feels dismissive to be like, hey, thanks, man. Big ups, homie. Appreciate you. Like, it should be more than that, and it will be more than that. Just give me a second to get this thought out of my head. We're gonna grab all three of these and just see what happens. Yeah, that feels worth it. Yeah, so much for Subdued Saturday. So, I mean, that was it. It was ultimately NCS got that song. It ended up getting 1 jillion views on YouTube and making NCS a ton of money. Nate brought it in and played it for me because he knew it bummed me out that we didn't get that. He knew it bummed me out that we didn't get that track. We're just gonna go, I think. But all chat saw was that song irritates Taffy, and it was back when we had song requests on Pretzel, so people played it all the time, and then I genuinely got tired of hearing the song. So I was like, listen guys, I appreciate it, but... I got a real question here. Do I craft? You know what? No, we just keep crafting things. We just keep crafting things. I thought we can win with what we've got, but we just keep crafting things. I was thinking about Forget Me Nowing the floor. And so it sort of became a self-fulfilling meme. Anonymous just bought me a bunch of... You guys may not have seen this. It was a very discreet notification. But Anonymous just bought me a bunch of Slap Yo Mama. By the way, the Microplane, Coffee Cult Coffee, and the Le Creuset from Champion showed up yesterday. Glitch would like his 351 put towards Space Marines. Thank you, Lisa. Banana Choco Pie, thank you so much. I was treated to that at the Minecraft Marathon. Chef Andy introduced me to that. It is dynamite. Really, really tasty stuff. Thank you, Banana Choco Pie. So anyway, that's the entire meme. The entire meme is Nate knew that song bums me out because we would have made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off of it if we had booked it. But NCS got it instead, and I'm sure they made tens of thousands of dollars off that song. And so it bothered me that we missed out on what I was sure was going to be a hit, and then it turns out I was right. But then chat just knew that's a song that bothers Taffy. Back in the era when we had song requests on Pretzel, which I hear are making a comeback. And so they played it until I genuinely never wanted to hear the song again. Alex with 5 gifted. Illusionary Man, B. Deckert, Calgon, Bandwagon, Game Hero, Dante, and freaking Goose, man. Alex, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Okay, well, okay, we'll just wait. I love this. I never get to see this notification. I love that one. That one doesn't happen nearly as often. Rusty with $100 in gifted subs. Tyler Cobra, you are my plebs. Mads, nice, got Mads. Rabsy, The Shadow, Cyan Kiwi, Avon, Wiggy Chiggy, FC Curl, Phoenix Flame, RS Fighter, nice. A bunch of high quality snipes in here. Zeros is in here. Supersonic, Stripes, the Lorax, Clag is in here. Abaderp's in here. Guside, Abaderp, Sarcasmo, and Bottle Toke. Rusty, thank you so much. I have no idea what's going on. That's I feel like I've been such a sourpuss the last couple of days, so there's a part of me who's like, hey, if you don't make any money, know that it's because you've been such a sourpuss the last couple of days. And instead, listen, chat, I'm not telling you should hype train, but I am saying that a lot of the heavy lifting's been done by Alex and Rusty. The heroes tonight and the glitch money will not count, and the Rusty Brazen Fire $60 tip won't count.
Hey man, those are bits.
Jade Stone with 200 bits. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea exactly.
Hey man, those are bits.
What put us this direction, but I sure appreciate it. Jade Stone with 200 bits. Stevie with 100 bits says, "Stop baiting me, old man." Listen, for those of us who only have a few schmeckles to rub together, I gotta make you aware of these prime opportunities where it would only cost you $1 or a gifted sub
hey,
to
man,
make the goodness
those are
happen.
bits.
Clag with 100 bits says, okay, it's only fair. See, look, it's gonna start on like midway through level 2, I bet. Maybe even a toe over level 3. It just means that anybody who's got 1 to 5 spare ducats, oh my god, yeah, toe into level 4. That's what I'm talking about. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. So if anybody's looking to pick up these scam train emotes.
Hey man, those are bits.
Yeah, starts on level 4. That's what
Hey,
I'm just
Tappy,
making you aware.
man, what does it mean when there's like bits, but a lot of
These
them?
emote opportunities are available to you. Do I make money off of this? Yes, I do, but I've already made money today, so if the money stops, I'm set. You know? I'm not doing it because I'm trying to grind extra nickels and quarters out of y'all. I just like having emotes. God, I hope so, Reg. I know that you've got. First of all, Reg dropped 1,000 bits. Let's just catch up real quick because these are Saturdays. Saturdays are chill
hey,
days.
Tappy,
Well,
man, what does
okay.
it mean when there's like bits, but a lot of them?
Let me rephrase. Saturdays are meant to be chill days. Saturdays in chat are chill days. I don't know.
Hey man, those are bits.
So Reg, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Rip Rogo, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Jackspot, thank you for the 200. But yeah, Reg, you especially, man. You and Dragon and Flame Goat and Tech and all the folks who call this place home, who work at Twitch. I know y'all have a tendency to sort of have a foot straddled in both worlds, and I know that's got to be stressful.
Hey man, those are
Yeah, man,
bits.
I don't know. I appreciate you being here. For me, you know, for me, the people, the wrenches who call this place home are my face of Twitch, you know? Like, forget Emmett, you know, forget the you know, like, I'm sure DJ Wheat's an awesome guy, but I've never had a conversation with DJ Wheat, you know what I mean? Like, so when I think of like, oh, the official faces of Twitch, I think about the people who hang out here, and honestly, if I ever found myself in like an actual legitimate situation, like getting a hold of like Pluto, Scintilla, you, Dragon, I wouldn't I wouldn't have anybody in the top brass. I would just have my friends around me who are actually down here fucking working. And that would feel like quite enough to me. I would feel very empowered knowing that I have good people on the other side of the purple rope. I'm candid because you seem like you want to hear what I have to say. That's the big takeaway. If you were here as a Twitch representative, and a lot of the stuff that I said was kind of, ooh, no, that's bad. If you were here as a Twitch representative and a lot of what I said felt like it was dismissed, I would not speak candidly to you about stuff. But you've never once made me feel anything other than genuinely appreciated for my candor. So you make it incredibly easy to just shoot you straight and cut the bullshit and just tell you what's on my mind. And of course chat too, but that's like I said, this chat has a real high Twitch IQ, so it's fun to talk shop with y'all. Rip Rogo, again, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Time and V says you are all loved and worthy of love. Jackspot, thank you for the 200 bits. Banana Choco Pie with 300 bits, joining in because this is fun. Merry Christmas, thank you so much. Viking Warlock, you big burly bastard. 5 gifted subs. Kochaki, Zaphod, B the 4th. Dapper Cadaver, Io Self, and Orbian, recipients of 5 gifted from Viking Warlock. Thank you, dude, and good morning. Jackspot with 5 gifted. PP Surus, Strawberry, Jackalarf, Deadflip, good old Deadflip. I gotta find this fucking pinball machine. That was another thing that was gonna happen this week. I was gonna take a kid to go play pinball. You're good, Tappy. You're fine. You're just gonna find. You can't find the Stranger Things machine that you want anyway, so it's okay. Jackspot, thank you for the high quality snipes in that pack of 5. David with 5 gifted. Arab Gunner, I hope Arab's doing well. Daniel Mariner, Aspid, Aspidoshellen, Aspid. I'm just gonna say Aspid, fucking Aspid. Hawkeye and Rue, recipients of 5 gifted from David. Banana Choco Pie with 200 bits. Cleaning out the remaining bits, Banana Choco Pie, thank you so much. And Fu Mixlot with 5 gifted. PJ Constable, Mephedron, Wandering Omen, Crab Herder, and Mimi LaRue. Mimi LaRue, another one of those names that I just always kind of get a little giggly to say, if I'm being honest. Fu, thank you for the 5 gifted. Lightheaded. This is more work than I expected to put in on a Saturday. I kind of genuinely want to run downstairs and grab the Le Creuset. I didn't realize that was in the kitchen. I'll probably just spend my weekend doing yard work and trying to clean things up. There's a great purging that could stand to occur. There's a great purging that could stand to occur of all of my kitchen items and whatnot. I was trying to swipe that and I just didn't hit the button fast enough. I've got a bunch of superfluous and redundant crap in counters and stuff that could probably stand to be dropped off to Goodwill. David says, can my 5-pack go towards D&D? Yeah, it's supposed to be a quiet Saturday. It's supposed to be a quiet Saturday. Y'all are popping off like crazy people. There's a D&D option. Yeah, that's Noah. Genuinely, we might be at a place where we're trying to get the band back together on our original D&D group. A bunch of us had never played before, which included Santa and Sam. I don't know if y'all know Sam. Sam's great. I don't know if Sam's a Twitch ambassador, but I feel like she fucking should be. She's one of those people who I think embodies the best of what Twitch can be. But yeah, Sam and Santa and Noah and me, and then we had guests, so we had like Nate, and we had like Action Jackson, and we had Omni Waffle come in and do like a guest stint with us, and Noah was our DM, and we have been off for like 8 or 9 months. You know how it is, you hit a busy season, everybody says, oh, we'll get to it next week, and then next week turns into 9 months later.
Hey, Taffy, man, what does it mean when there's like bits, but a lot of them?
Ah, sad. So anywho, we've had a group for a while that's been toying with the idea of getting the band back together. I had an awesome character named Onyx. That's it, just like Cher, just one name. I had an awesome character named Onyx who was chaotic evil. At one point, Noah had like not a big bad, but like the big bad for that session.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Noah had a big bad who was supposed to be like ominous, and he was at this like island with a bunch of hostages. And his thing was like, I'm gonna scare our heroes by letting them know that I will sacrifice these hostages from behind this magical shield. And I got real into my character. Whoops. I got real into my character, and my character just fucking didn't care. And so the character that I had in this D&D campaign literally looked into one of these tents and saw this like magically locked chemical coma style hostage and went, oh, these hostages? And then burned the tent with a hostage inside it. And I was just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to kill you. I'll kill all the hostages, then I'll kill you. And at that point, Noah and Sam and Josh were just like, Taffy? I was just like, I'm in character. No, not now. Talk to me after. This motherfucker needs to know he's not in charge. And at that point, Noah stammered. At that point, Noah was trying to get out the next part of the story, and he was like, Well, this guy, you see, okay, so this guy, let's see. Alex with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Alex. I'm gonna go read your message in just 1 second. Let me knock this boss down. This run has been good for a while. It never reached that, like, it never reached that banana balls stature that I thought it would, but it's still a very strong run. Alex with 1,000 bits says, let's finish this right. Thank you so much, Alex. And then Food Mix-a-Lot gives 3 months of tier 1 subs to Mellow Muffin. 167 gifted all time. Foo, thank you so much for the 3 months of gifted subs to Mellow Muffin. Mellow Muffin, enjoy the emotes. You have Christmas tears? Yeah, it's, was it, I forget what I think it was Old Navy, talking about how this season is the holidays. There's just too much going on for just red and green. And I was like, you know what? I'm on board with that. I'm on board with the holidays. Mostly just because I know it's gonna piss Starbucks Karens. Don't say happy holidays. Just because anything that'll piss those people off makes me happy. If you're wondering about the grand total on that hype train, 45 gifted subs and 4,150 bits. And that doesn't include a borderline embarrassing amount of cash tipped through PayPal from Glitch and Rusty Brazenfire. A genuinely hard to defend amount of cash. And Lisa let me know, and I did see that the Space Marine, I think the Space Marine we're probably gonna work under the assumption that I'm playing Warhammer's Space Marine. I had never heard of that game before. Ugh, no, just because of the noise that it makes. I heard it was very good. If Warhammer is good enough for Henry Cavill, it's probably good enough for me too. But I heard Space Marine was very good because they marched out the sequels commercial during the VGAs. And people seemed genuinely excited. When I said I had never, like, Vermintide and all that stuff, I know it exists, but I've never once entertained the idea of doing anything Warhammer related. It's just one of those things that the opportunity never presented itself until now.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
So we'll apparently march out Space Marine, and we'll see how Taffy feels about the world of Warhammer, which is wholly new to me. Yo, Brooks Hockey, 44, Prime Gaming, 33 months. Brooks, thank you so much for your support. Appreciate the resub, appreciate the Prime Gaming.
Bumbo's a bad Bumbo. He get corn and Bumbo